This is your video orientation to LJS 289 from the Schoenberg collection in the Kislak Center in the University of Pennsylvania Libraries. This manuscript, which as you can see is quite small, is a 15th century Italian copy of Algorismus, which is a pedagogical treatise on commercial and practical arithmetic. And indeed, if you open it up and start paging through, you'll see a lot of Arabic numerals and math, including, here's a fraction there. So lots of good math here. I'm going to come back to the binding. This is really nice. It's a contemporary, so a 15th century binding, but it's been rebacked, so you can see the spine there is new. It's got this really lovely blind tooled leather, though, so if you can see, there's a little flower and then all the tooling around and then more flowers. So it's really a lovely, not so interesting maybe on the inside, but it's really lovely on the outside. Coming back though, there are some marginalia here. So you can see the bottom of this page, there's a little drawing and then there's a few others. Here, again, probably a mathematical diagram. And let's see. Oh, this was interesting. When the parchment here was being processed, something happened. I'm not entirely sure what. Normally I would say that this, it looks like an armpit, but of course it's much too small to be an armpit, and it's the only example of this in the whole book. So at some point during processing there was a hole and it just got worked in to the manuscript. You can tell it's from before the manuscript was written because the text is sort of written around the hole. So that's sort of interesting. If you'd like to find out more about this manuscript, you can visit Pen in Hand, where there are high-resolution digital images of every page, including a complete description of the manuscript. And this has been your video orientation to LJS 289.